volume
All right.
right now, right?
I apologize for the T-Mobile Spectrum crap outage. But back to what I was saying. The power of spoken word, right? God said, let there be light. He spoke things into existence. He didn't build it with his hands. He spoke it. And when he spoke it, what happened? It came into existence, right? A lot of you guys are in the field and you keep saying things to yourself. In the back of your mind, nobody hears it but you, right? 70 to 80% of the day, who do you talk to the most?
Yourself.
Yourself. You look into the mirror when you wake up in the morning, what do? You say things, you don't even realize you're saying things. It's like
damn, I don't want to get up.
Your inner dialogue is the most important dialogue you can ever have.
Absolutely.
A lot of you people are introverted, extroverted. Some of you are inverted. Some of you know what verted is, right? But at the end of the day, the most important dialogue you could ever have is with yourself. Because in your own head, there is no extroverted, there's no inverted, there's no none of that craziness. It's you versus you. And when no one's looking, who are you talking to? Yourself. Now, if you start arguing with yourself, it's a problem. Right? We have a couple of doctors around the corner. But if you're talking to yourself and you're building yourself up, right, with positive words, or you're destroying yourself with negative words, what do you think is going to happen? Exactly what you just did. For example, you go to the field and say, I'm going to make 10 sales this week. I'm going to make 10 sales this week. I'm going to make 10 sales this week. Instead of saying, oh, it's raining today, no one's going to be home, or all this nonsense, you're just digging yourself a hole. Right? Who's ever seen a dig graver? Grave digger. There you go. You did it yourself. So what did you do all the time? Fucking digging and shit.
I buried a bunch of ducks.
You're like, damn man, why do I gotta bury this sucker? You know what I'm saying? Like thinking about it, and they make it 6 feet. I never understood that. Why 6 feet? I don't know. So they don't come back up, right? But at the end of the day, you're digging, and once you're in that hole, what happens? Is it easy to get out? It's freaking hard, man. Who's ever seen train, someone jumps off the train tracks?
Well, it's a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap. You may think you can get up, but hey, it's a problem. So you're thinking to yourself, it's okay if I talk negative to myself. It's okay if I lick my wounds today. It's okay if I have self-pity for myself, or self-loathing they call it, right? That's not okay, man. That is not acceptable. And how do you overcome that, right? How do you overcome the negative thoughts in your head? Because sometimes it's not even verbalized in words. Sometimes it's just inner dialogue. You put a positive word out there. So for example, if you're knocking on a door and you feel negative, and some negative thought comes in, oh shit, I can't close, I don't know what to say, blah, 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 blah. The second you feel that or hear that in your own head, what do? You speak a positive word. You go against it with a verbalized word, right? You go against the thought. Because in the beginning it's hard, because you're so fucking, you're polluted with all the bullshit you've had for the past 10, 20, 15, 20, 30 years. You've been told you're stupid, you've been told you're fat, you've been told you're skinny, you've been told you're black, you've been told you're white, you've been told you're short, you've been told you're fat, you've been told you're this, you've been told that, you're told you can't sell, you could sell, or all kinds of different stereotypes that you actually verbalized in your own head because you accepted those people's words to be a part of you and your identity. So what you need to do is you need to rework it, and that's a process. It takes some time to change, to grow, to stretch. And some of you guys are not going to like it. I can guarantee you one thing. It's painful to change. It's not easy to change. Imagine doing something for 15 years, the same thing. You put yourself down in the morning, you put yourself down at night, you talk yourself out of things, you talk yourself out of work, you talk yourself out of the gym, you talk yourself out of everything, and all of a sudden, some crazy guy Mike says, you got to change. Is that easy? No, it's going to take some time. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. It's not going to be easy, but the best thing you can do is start today. So instead of talking about 5 sales, that's not you. Start talking about 10, 15, 20 sales a week. And what happens is when you think bigger and you speak bigger, you start acting bigger. And a lot of the bullshit that you're going through in your life right now is not going to affect you. There's so many little things that you guys are tripping on. Some of you guys, who's ever watched a scary movie?
Everyone.
Yeah? Usually there's a girl running away from the boogeyman or something. What happens usually to the girl? Does she trip on the twigs, or does she trip by hitting a tree trunk? It's usually the twigs, right? It's like this crazy little twig, and oh my God. A lot of you guys are tripping on twigs instead of jumping over the twigs. Little things are bothering you every single day, and you start creating negative thoughts in your own brain. You start speaking bullshit. And that bullshit creates more bullshit, and then you wonder why you're in bullshit. And the bullshit just keeps going and going and going, and then by the time you're 35, there's all bullshit. So you're going to stop the cycle. How do you stop the cycle? Stop speaking bullshit. Stop thinking bullshit. Speak what you want, not what you have. Speak what you want, not what you have. Speak what you want. Envision what you want. We've been envisioning this for 2 years, for 3 years, for months. We were knocking in the field. We're like, we gotta do something. We gotta do something. We kept speaking it. I kept thinking about it. I kept speaking about it. I kept thinking about it. I kept doing things to go towards that goal. Now, what am I talking about? What am I talking about all the time?
Expanding your office.
Next office.
Next off, what else?
Real thing.
Hey, I'm fucking speaking about it. I'm everywhere I go. I'm getting a building. I'm getting a building. 16 unit, 24 unit, 32 unit. I had a guy laugh at me. Where are you gonna get all this money? So don't worry about it. It's not for you. Like, I'm worried about what this fucker thinks about me getting a building. Hopefully he's watching this so he can learn to do it to somebody else. Because he can steal someone else's dream, but not mine. Trust me, my dream is already, I got gates, I got locks, I got all kinds of shit to protect myself from all the bullshit out there, right? Because I learned the secret of life is the power of spoken word. You speak it, I guarantee you it will come into existence. Now you gotta fertilize it, you gotta put water on it, you gotta take care of it, you gotta watch over it, and don't let anyone step on it, right? Some of you guys keep speaking positive. You're like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You're just letting other people take your weeds out. You're letting other people take your seeds out and letting them play in your fucking garden. Stop letting people affect your garden. Speak what you want, not what you have. And if anybody around you is negative about it, get rid of them. Say, bye, Felicia. Right? So the power of spoken word. Very, very important. Speak what you want, not what you have. Keep planting those seeds. Keep planting those seeds. Keep digging the seeds. Keep putting it in. And eventually they're going to grow. It doesn't take 15 years to grow a bamboo tree. It doesn't take 15 days to grow a bamboo tree. It takes 5 years. Now for those 5 years, you don't see shit. You know, right? Who knows about bamboo trees? When you plant a bamboo tree, it's digging its roots and roots and roots, and day after day, you see nothing. The first year, like, what's going on? Maybe something's wrong with me. The second year, all your friends are laughing at you. The third year, your family's saying, yo, stop with this craziness with the bamboo tree. The fourth year, you're going psychotic. Like, am I going insane? Where's this bamboo tree? I've been planting this shit. I've been watering it. I've been taking care of it. And the fifth year comes, right? The fifth year comes, you're like, crap. You're thinking about quitting. You're about to throw the shovel. You're done. And all of a sudden, the fifth year and the first day, boop, 3 feet. And a bamboo tree usually grows from 3 to 9 feet a day. Did you guys know that? It's insane. If you ever seen one, don't sit on it. It'll go up your ass. All right? Be careful. But that shit grows so fast. But 5 years, what's it been doing?
Nothing.
Building its foundation. In the roots, nobody can see that. Most people don't see what you're doing in the back end. But what you do behind closed doors and what you say to yourself behind closed doors is the most important, crucial thing you can ever do. Because remember, 70 to 80% of your day, who are you talking to?
Yourself.
Yourself. So it's very important is what you say to yourself. Enjoy, guys. Hopefully today, you guys can have an amazing day and speak what you want and win. Who's ready to win today? Let's do this.